All right, thank you much, Gavin. About 5:45 here on your Thursday morning. Won't be long now until spring weather's here to stay. What's traditionally been baseball, softball, and track season now has flag football nudging its way into the landscape as well. This morning, we're learning more about how the sports help shape some pretty notable athletes, especially around here. Elliot Giles is here from the Youngstown Youth Flag Football Association. Good to see you all, as always, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Always glad to. So what's it been like for you, since you've been involved in this from day one, like to see the growth to where it is now?
Well, going into our 19th year, I couldn't imagine, where we are right now and from where we started. A lot of hard work, a lot of positive word of mouth, and a lot of good experiences. And I think that's what helped us grow is the positive word of mouth and the great experiences parents have had all over the valley that allowed us to grow and get to the numbers we are. And we can be grateful for all the support.
Oh, and now that it's been around for a while, you've had the privilege of seeing some of these kids who have played flag football, who have kind of blossomed into very successful high school and now collegiate athletes. Bo Brungard, I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention his name.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, you guys should be putting that on banners everywhere, right? National Player of the Year.
Absolutely.
And it started playing flag football.
Absolutely. Sometimes it always starts with those, like quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, skill position players. I can go down the list of how many starting quarterbacks, wide receivers we had just this past fall that have played flag football, that had their start at flag football. So it's like a proud papa moment to see all the success they've had. And obviously, Bo Brungard won it. Again, he couldn't get a better, more deserving award than the College Player of the Year for FCS, but I'm so proud of him to see the growth he's had over the years and the way he gives back, and he never hesitates to talk about his days at YYFFA and the memories that he's created, and I'm hoping that it can continue for not just him but for all the young athletes that are getting ready to go to college and beyond.
Obviously, every parent hopes that their son becomes or daughter becomes like a successful athlete like that, but what kind of base can flag football give, whether you end up playing football, whether you end up playing basketball, just in any sport? Is it just what kind of benefit is there to play in this sport?
I think it hits all the attributes that you need to be a tremendous athlete. The balance, the quickness, the elusiveness, the agility, all of those traits that you use in flag football can be used in so many other sports like soccer, basketball, volleyball. So again, it doesn't just stop with flag football. There's kids that have played flag football and gone on to be great baseball players, basketball players, soccer players. So at the end of the day, we want flag football to just be a stepping stone for what you want to achieve in the future. But again, now that it's becoming a collegiate sport with the girls, and girls flag football is becoming more of a mainstay in the country. Again, flag football is here. It's not going anywhere, and that's why it's the fastest growing sport in the world, actually.
Well, there's a reason behind it, for sure. And it's still growing around here, too.
Absolutely.
So you guys have kind of evolved around time. So tell us about your spring season that you have coming up. Registration ends, what, tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have 4 leagues all over Northeast Ohio, so we're very proud about that. Mahoning County, Trumbull County, Geauga County, Stark County. So we've expanded over the last 4 or 5 years to just give flag football there's a need for it. There was a need for it, and we're filling it, and we're just seeing the growth, and everyone is so happy about the springtime. And obviously, springtime is bigger than the fall because you get some of those tackle football players that want to keep playing and want to keep working on their skill set. So that's why we're excited about that. Can't wait for the season to get started, and definitely register before tomorrow deadline.
So how do we do that?
Go to our website, yffayouth.net, or just find us on Facebook at Youngstown Youth Flag Football Association, and all information is online. And let's get ready for one of the biggest springs we've ever had. 19 years in Youngstown, so we're very proud about that.
I love it. How many athletes, just real quick before I let you go, do you have a rough idea of how many athletes are involved in this every year now?
Oh man, yearly with all 4 of our leagues, we probably average about 4,000 kids a year. So I mean, we're very excited about that, and it's just going to continue to keep growing, and we're just going to keep doing the right thing and making it a kid-first organization, and just putting our best foot forward there. So we're excited. It's
been fun for me to watch the growth over the years from the outside in. Thank you very much, Ellie. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.